Deputy Chief, what can you tell us about the fire on Plain Street?
Well, we got a call about 3:30 yesterday afternoon for a brush fire out in the woods. It was probably about 300 feet off the street. Probably about a half an acre was going. The difference with this one it was not big in area, but it was deep-seated fire, and those are very tough to fight because it usually requires us to go back numerous times to put copious amounts of water on it. So that's what happened. And then at about 6 o'clock this morning, we received another call for the deep-seated stuff came out of the ground, and we went down again. So we've been there twice so far.
Now, was it in the vicinity of the new trails, the new dog park?
It was a little further up the road towards towards the Kelly Boulevard end, but it wasn't that far away from the new dog park and the trails. But wasn't on the trails.
You guys handle calls on a daily basis. How much more of a challenge is it fighting a fire deep into the woods? There's no hydrants out there.
Well, you know what? It becomes manpower intensive because, we have to set lines to go into the woods to, surround it, to fight it that way. You bring up the hydrant thing. This case is a great example of the problems we run into because this one, there's two hydrants on Plain Street, opposite side of the street, 500 feet away, both ways. The issue we ran into is using the first hydrant, we had to close the road down. Police assisted us in that aspect, but with borough sand and gravel up the road, they can't get their trucks back there. That became an issue last night. So we tried to accompany that this morning by taking another hydrant, which allowed them to go around Woodchip Square. The problem with that is obviously we have, trucks going through the trailer park, which, obviously they got them up early and they weren't happy about it. So, we tried to accommodate both the residents and the business on the street. Very tough street, Plain Street. And the hydrants are on the other side of the road.
North Attleboro's not quite California, but at the same time, we're in drought conditions. How do people need to be careful?
Well, obviously, it starts, the first thing obviously everybody thinks is always cigarettes. Be careful with your discarding your cigarettes. We've seen a lot of fires in this state over the last few weeks especially that start in the exterior and end up inside. And normally, through investigations, normally a lot of them are due to improper disposal of smoking material. So, starting with cigarettes and stuff, and then anything else you do. Motorbikes run through those trails there. We're aware of that. We could hear them yesterday. So obviously, all you need is a spark coming off a bike can start something up. And it's dormant for a while, but then when the right wind picks up and we're in such drought conditions, obviously it just takes off.
That being said, no official cause as of yet?
No, negative. Nothing that stuck out to us or anything. But and again, this is we were in, as I brought up to you earlier, we were in Mansfield Sunday night into Monday morning. They had a fire in their state forest and they were there for the whole day into Monday. So it's just this time of year with the drought and everything, it's been brutal.
Deputy, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.